On to a very serious, completely different subject.
God, OK. Should we go serious?
Yes. Now, in your 20s...
Oh, God, that was so long ago.
No, but, you openly admitted to...
Oh, sorry, drinking drugs.
Yeah.
I'll be serious.
No laughing. So, how did you get off them, most importantly?
Well, I know it's quite funny because we've gone from being very silly, haven't we, to drinking drugs.
Sorry.
But it was a nightmare.
Yeah.
I basically had a drug problem quite badly, really, in my early 20s. And I'd been sort of taking drugs for a long time, but it had got really nasty when I hit my 20s. And I had you know, people talk about things in terms of a rock bottom. And really, that's the only time that I was going to do anything, was when it got so bad and so painful that I had no other avenue. I mean, I tried all sorts of things, because I didn't want to stop drinking. Why on earth would I want to stop drinking?
Yeah.
I knew I had a drug problem, but I definitely wasn't an alcoholic. You know, 10 slammers on the bar, that's normal. and I kept thinking, there must be a way for me to be able to carry on drinking, but stop the drugs.
Yeah.
And I tried everything. I tried, you know, but every time I got a wee bit merry, I'd be like,
yeah.
Oh, OK, sod it, let's take some drugs.
Yeah.
So I knew that I had to stop everything. But it was only when my back was really up against the wall and it was too painful to do anything else.
Now, you've been to rehab, so what's it like?
I haven't been to rehab. And actually, miraculously, I got clean by going to meetings. And so I think in that way, I was quite lucky, because in a sense, going to rehab, you know, people, nowadays, it sounds like an easy option.
Yeah.
People kind of think, it's
just part of celebrity culture nowadays. It's just what happens.
When you said, did you go to rehab? I should have said, no. But actually, rehab is not somewhere you really want to go, because it is somewhere where you get broken in order to get fixed.
Yeah.
And I was lucky that I you know, went through the rooms, as we call them, and I did it that way.
Yeah. Now,
Thank you.
So now you are a paragon of virtue. You don't drink, you don't smoke.
Yeah, but I shag like a rabbit.
I was going to say, you're a fitness demon.
You can see, I'm a fitness demon. That's why.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking. Oh, well, I'm not really joking. I sort of want to come across as some sexy goddess. Yeah. No,
you are, dear,
no,
without even trying. But is that as fun as getting off your tits?
Well, shagging like a rabbit, yes.
Yes.
The exercise thing, possibly not.
No.
But do you know what? For me, getting fit, because it's a kind of a recent thing, you know, it's only happened in the last sort of 4 or 5 years, that I've never been what I would say really overweight or anything, but I wasn't toned, you know, and getting fit made me literally feel so much better about myself that actually after a few months, when I first met my trainers, I actually phoned them up one night and I was going, thank you so much. Because I said, I'm about to get undressed with my husband and I'm quite proud. I was like, I'm feeling quite excited about being able to walk around the bedroom naked without feeling proud.
Oh, that's lovely.
Like, I literally feel good about
being
myself.
naked.
Yeah, which is quite rare.
Yeah.
Hence the bikini.
Yeah, hence the bikini. Worked out well.
Yeah.
Now, you are also a staunch monarchist and a big fan of the Queen.
Listen, can I... Take lots of applause now, it's great. I have something to say about that.
Yes.
Because, do you remember when Ant and Dec interviewed Prince William and Prince Harry?
No.
Well, OK, do you remember? Someone say yes. Yeah. Because Ant and Dec,
yes.
right, it was this huge thing, and William and Harry were going to be interviewed for the first time. Now, hello, my first thought is, why choose 2 boys to interview 2 boys?
Yeah.
No,
Get
it's
a
too
sexy
masculine.
girl.
Get the girl in. Obviously, we know that girls make much better chat show hosts.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so there's Ant and Dec interviewing Prince Harry and Prince William. I would literally have cut off my right arm to do that interview.
Yeah.
I am a staunch monarchist. I've always said so. I've been writing to them since I was 7. Surely,
that's lovely.
surely they should have given that to me. No?
Have you ever met her?
I have.
You have?
I
When?
have. Well, there was a media thing, and I do think this is... They probably had me down, you know, media. They invited 500 media people, and then 10 people got to meet her, and they probably thought, oh, bless her, she's been writing for so long. Yeah. Let her in there. Yeah. So I was sandwiched between Parky and Wogan.
Wow.
So she just sort of glossed over me.
Oh.
Sort of glossed over. She said, hello. And I was just like, hello. And then, oh, Terry. And then I was like, oh, she's gone. But it was so exciting.
But don't you think, because I met her loads of times now. I'm really quite bored, like 5 or 6 times. I've been to her house twice. But don't you think, what do you think of her?
For real?
Really? Yeah, I've met her loads of times.
What, on your own?
Loads of times. I've met her loads of times. Not really on my own. I've done 3 World
Varieties.
Varieties.
Have you had a chat?
I sang at her son's B-Day.
We've her son's B-Day?
Birthday.
Oh, her B-Day. I thought his son had a B-Day, like a wash your bottom B-Day. I was like,
no, stop it, Davina.
Sorry.
But, and she's just, and I always find her to be quite awkward. The Prince Philip...
That's probably just you, though.
No, it's not.
Because if it had been me...
No, but do you know what I mean? She's just got... She hasn't got anything to say. And I feel sorry for her as well, because she's got to do this day in, day out.
But that's probably
which is
why.
really, really awkward. But Prince Philip is fabulous.
Yes.
And he always makes a real effort, which is probably why he puts his foot in his mouth all the time, because he always does try and say something.
And he
always
says the
tries to
wrong
properly
thing
talk
all
to
the
him.
time, doesn't he?
He said to me, oh, hello, Charlotte, nice to see you again. You've grown. Thanks for that, Phil. Thank you for that. Whereas the Queen's always a bit like, oh, hi, yes, we meet again. Oh, I'm going now.
But can you imagine how many people she meets and how boring it must be?
I know, bless her cotton
and
socks.
she does it for us.
And I do think she's fabulous because, you know, it's just a massive commitment. So well done, Queen.
So you're with me on that one?
I'm kind of with you.
Who
I'm
else
not
do you
her
like in
biggest
the royal
fan.
family?
I think Prince Charles is really cool. He's
Yeah,
always
he's all right, isn't
lovely.
he?
I've never met Prince Harry or Prince William.
Which one do you fancy more?
I don't fancy either of them.
Come on,
I think,
if you had to.
Do you know what? I think posh people have got a real look to them that I just don't dig. That's really
So you don't, none of that Hugh Grant or Colin Firth or...
I don't know if that sounds really bad, but do you know what I mean? Like, always like the really rosy cheeks and thick hair.
See, I love them both equally.
Yeah.
I like Harry because he's
like
naughty.
I think Harry's cooler.
Like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Harry's
think William
cooler.
and Kate, fabulous, need the wedding soon.
Yes, definitely.
Need it.
Definitely. Well, you've been a fantastic, an amazing guest, actually, Davina. You've been a joy to interview. So, ladies and gentlemen, the beautiful Davina McCall!